Reference to few mathematical elements. The number pi and phi, and their mathematical connection. Although mathematics is not a subject of this synthesis of cosmic elements, I would like to present here a basic number in cosmic structuring, which is the number pi. And it is because it represents the structural union between the simple parameter of length and the spherical structure toward which all cosmic constructions tend, such as the grouping of matter into spheres, particles, nuclei, planets, suns, galaxies, etc. Furthermore, and according to my calculations, if I am not mistaken, the number pi is essential for some parameters such as the energy density in the cosmos, by mass, 3.14 grams per cubic centimeter. Well, in my opinion, and if mathematics has the scope and power it is given in our time, there must be a direct function of the diameter of the circumference, or sphere, that accurately gives us the value of pi. And since power and root functions are used to construct Cartesian curves, this function of the diameter, 2, must be obtained through power and root functions of 2, as shown in the drawing. Thus, pi will be obtained through a power and root function of 2, pi equals f, 2. On the other hand, as we see in the drawing, the mathematical logic of inscribing geometric figures would tell us that if we inscribe a sphere, with a diameter of 2, within a cube with a side of 2, then there will be direct functions of this number 2 in relation to both the volume of the cube and the volume of the sphere, as well as the number pi, which measures the volume of this sphere. And of course, what we need to do here is find that relationship of power functions and roots that connect or transform the straight lines, or sides of the cube, with the curved lines, number pi, that construct the circumference. Therefore, the current adjustments of pi, through series and algorithms of different values, in good logic will not be correct but simple approximations, since in the circumference and its diameter these numerical values that are applied and with which one tries to obtain pi do not exist, for example the series of Wallis, Sulen, Euler, Leibniz, etc., since it would be a miracle that with values that do not make up the circumference, the exact number pi could be obtained. The number phi. Another important, surprising, and basic number in mathematics is the number phi. Being as basic in geometry as pi, it should also have a direct function with that number, and of course, it does. We show this direct function in the drawing, and we also conclude or confirm that powers and roots are essential to obtaining the number pi, in this case the simplest of all, the power and roots of 17 in relation to the diameter of 2, of the circumference, as shown in the study and foundations of quadrant pi. In other words, the powers and roots of 17 of the number pi connect and unite both numbers, the number pi with the number phi, in direct formulas. Well, friends, this concludes a brief metaphysical and basic mathematics explanation of the consistency and structure of the universe. Thank you for your interest.